Okay, come on, all the way through. I don't care where it goes.
Hey guys, Christina Ricci. If you want more pars, let award-winning coach, tour coach Matthew Tipper get you out of the
Okay,
bunker.
hold it there, left knee. Okay, finish the swing.
In today's tip, we're going to focus on the long greenside bunker. A lot of players struggle with that, and he shares some great tips.
Well done.
Let's get to it.
Okay, probably known as the hardest shot in golf, okay? The 30-yard, 40-yard bunker shot, okay? Now, ideally, when we're talking to our students, even the tour players, they might get themselves into this situation if they're trying to drive a par 4, going for a par 5 and 2, and they don't quite get it. Even for you really good amateurs out there who go for a par 5 and leave yourself in these type of situations, okay? Ideally, what we say to everybody is don't leave yourself in this situation, okay? So, mistake number 1, everyone comes in with their sand iron. That's got to go, okay? This is all about balance and getting the speed in the right spot, okay? So for this type of shot here, okay, what happens is people get their 58-degree wedge, they take it to the top, and then they try to power it with their legs. That changes the low point, and the ball either duffs, thins, it can do anything you like from there, okay? Because when that club enters the sand, it's going to slow down considerably. So, lob wedge, goodbye. What I've got is my pitching wedge, okay? So I know that a pitching wedge for me flies 105 yards. I've only got 40. So I know that I've got plenty of club to get there, okay? So how do we play it from here? Okay, I need to open the face a little bit because I want to expose some bounce and get some height. The thing to remember is that when you go take a pitching wedge, a 9-iron, 8-iron, if I was like 10, 15 yards further back in the bunker over here, I'd be taking my 9-iron, okay? The problem with that is the ball will have side spin. There's nothing you can do about that. So I need to aim a little bit to the left to allow for that. Once I get in, I'm gonna go nice and wide, shuffle my feet in, get my toes nicely out, left knee on top of left toe, face open. And the key thing here then is to be patient in the transition, okay? If I try to help and get the power, the club could shallow behind me and I could shank it, okay? I could dump it in the ground early, or I could actually just get thin on the ball and it goes 70 yards over the back, okay? So my key thought now, as I take a nice long backswing, I'm going to be patient into my delivery position, and then I'm going to get the speed at the bottom of the ball. And that's 10 feet away.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Which is what? I'll take that every day.
That was awesome. Let's do face on that.
Okay, so we're into position, open the face. I'm going to aim more left because the ball is going to curve more. Okay, I'm going to open the face, widen out, toes out. That's going to give me stability. The key thing here is that people try to power the shot, either because they've taken too much loft or they try to use the power sequence, okay? What do I mean by a power sequence? Well, it's what you'd use to use a driver, where we swing, hips move first, chest, lead arm, and club. You have to try and get that distance. That can't work here. We have to have what we call a finesse sequence. And what I mean by that is, as we come back, the lead arm and the club are going to kind of be moving much quicker than the chest. The hips are going to be doing very, very little. And then as I throw the club at my chest and my rib cage goes around, that's going to pull my hips around at the end. Okay, so I'm in a little bit to the left. Okay, I've got plenty of loft, and my key thought is going to be up to here. Left knee stays stable. Club is going to come down into position. I'm going to hold the angles, and then the speed is going to be down at the bottom. And if we were measuring the speed, the fastest speed would actually be just in front of the golf ball. Okay, so I'm in. My key thought is just patience in the transition. "15 feet, not bad."
Really good. The way the hands work through the sand, let's do a nice slow-mo explaining how the hands work differently here in the bunker than they would with the long game.
Okay, so key thing, yeah, where a lot of people go wrong in terms of the downswing and the transition is that they let these angles come out too early. It's a problem that I suffer with, and I have to really work hard to keep the angles in the downswing. It's why I'm a very good driver of the golf ball, because I let these angles out quite well. Okay, so as we come down, I'm going to feel like I'm sticking the butt end of the club into my thigh. Now the key thing here now, the club is outside the hands. Where a lot of people go wrong then is that they try to roll the hands through, and that's going to create, the leading edge is going to go in, it's going to close the face, and it can go over to the left, and all sorts of things can happen. What actually happens as I'm in delivery, okay, as I start to now I can let the angles out, okay, the club head and the handle, they're going to work more under. See, I'm maintaining the loft, and as I get after the ball, my rib cage is going to start to turn around the corner, and the club head will follow that. So as I release that club more under, my rib cage is going to be up and around, and where you see a lot of people go, which is kind of out or rolled like this, what actually happens is it comes under, and as my body starts to turn, it goes under my rib cage. So you'll see it pop out the other side very, very easily. So if I go down the line, I put my hand out like this, you can see that the club head has popped out the other side of my rib cage.